What is the crack, ladies and gentlemen? It's Gibboeire here with another episode of Minecraft Solo Hardcore Survival. Hey, y'all do? Alright. The plan for today, as previously discussed, we are going to continue our repopulation of our cows and attempt to get to that golden number of 15 bookshelves that one of you guys kindly informed me about in the comment that we require to fully power our enchanting table. Not only that, we also want to try and get our hands on a book of mending. Now, I've done a fair bit of fishing. You can see my levels are quite different probably from what the end of the previous episode was. I've done a fair bit of fishing without you guys. I've got a lot of books, I've got a lot of bows, and I've got a lot of fucking fishing rods, one of which also has mending on it, may I add. But no book of mending itself, so, we're having a tough time of it. So what I might have to do is I might try and upgrade the fishing rod to have, like, the look of the C3, all that crack again, because remember we lost our good one. I've also made a modification to the fishing house. What I've noticed is there is a bit of a latency. When you change your actions to be on the spacebar of this keyboard, the space key, it's like the right click of the mouse, except like times 1,000 in terms of speed. So it seems to cause like a latency issue with the activation of the and catching of the fish. So what I've had to do is I've been taking my trusty Steam controller and resting it just right on the mouse with a bottle of aftershave that has enough weight in it in order to maintain the angle of the controller, so it pushes the right click, and then there we go. I've made this modification. What I've found is that sometimes when this pops down, it lags. The water comes out, stays out, and because it's stayed down for an extra second or so, the water has already knocked out the redstone and then seems to break the circuit, thus depowering this so it stays down forever. And then, since I'm AFK, the redstone despawns, it's broken, you've wasted half your life. The way to fix this, and what I found was accidentally when I broke this and I put the water in, I found that the water automatically tracks down into the sea here. It tries to connect... Oh, what the fuck? Bubbles? Anyone else see the bubbles? I see bubbles. Oh yeah, it's octopus. Okay, what the water will do is it will try and marry up with this water source as soon as possible. And the fastest way you can do that is just heading straight down here. So it doesn't seem to then interfere with the redstone whatsoever. So it just seems to be a fix that's actually made it now run absolutely seamlessly. So perfect, it suits our devices. Why was I mining the wood? We need wood for our project today. We are going to construct some form of bridge. It may not be made out of wood permanently. We don't really know. I want to make something that is cool looking, I guess, but at the same time it needs to be functional for the time being. We're going to create like a hub of sorts here, and we're going to try and line it up with that. Now what I'm going to construct this of, I am not 100% certain. It's probably not going to look nice for the first day or so. But we're just going to line it up now, get it all kind of accurately placed, and then we're going to go from there. And the hub is going to be a kind of structure that will have several different bridges coming out of that will connect to the various different islands that we are currently surrounded by. And that will allow us to, and I'm also going to take another two. Oh, yeah, forgot about that. That will allow us to start exploiting the other islands that we have around us. But I want to try and, like, not interrupt the sea in the sense of that I don't want to block off myself from being able to fucking pile of boats in and around us, too. You'll understand more what I mean when I do it, I guess. But it ain't going to look pretty for a couple of days. But I want to get this started sooner rather than later. We're going to need a lot of wood. Anyway, so let's be very generous in our application of saplings here. One more. Lure it. Okay, we don't need the savannah wood. Acacia just yet. We just want... Yeah, that's okay. Any more saplings? No, none. Good. Right. Okay, we should probably start now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this. We're going to go boom. That didn't really give me a whole lot. Okay, so this is definitely not going to be enough. Again, this is going to be quick and dirty for the time being. We will be changing this to a block that more suits our palette as soon as it is feasible to do so. Although I do like this color. We have nearly lined up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same shape again. So 3 by 4. And we're actually probably gonna make that by 5. Rip. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, there we go. One more. We might even go another 3. I'm just trying to... I want to try and end up on this structure here. And I figure... like... maybe another one here. And we're gonna need 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we can reclaim this block. Fantastic. Right. That looks about right to me. So now what we're going to do is we're going to dedicate about that many. Which means we'll have to go over one more. No? Okay. We'll also have to light this biznotch up. I just realized that too. Okay. Yeah. And my plan is we'll do that. And then that. And then that's going to be the... that's going to be the pathway. And we're going to have to put that up by 2. So we may as well do all of this by 2. Okay. That's not looking fucking terrible. We're going to need more torches, actually. We can leave that there. That lights that up. We're just lighting it up. We'll make it all look neat. Later, let's again go harvest this as it appears, because we are going to need a fucking ton of it. I could use netherrack. I could use dirt. I could use a variety of different things. The reason I'm using the spruce is that I am likely to continue using that as a floor, and the majority of what we're initially going to lay is going to be the floor, and recovering another block that we would then want to change for a different floor is actually going to be quite difficult, because we are likely to lose it down under the sea. So it makes sense to use this. Now what we will do eventually is we will come up with like a system of windows or something like that to kind of give it a bit of life. What we're actually going to want to do as well is make some kind of steps here now in a second. We'll leave this here for the time being. I wonder, a bit of cobble might look nice in this now to add a bit of pizzazz to it. I don't know what I mean by that. I'm kind of hoping for a bit of inspiration here as I get this. Whack and whack. Let me recover you. Perfect. Okay, and we'll have to come out by like this now this time. Okay, and then that lets us get the full block height, and then we can dump and diddle. Had a feeling that'd happen. Okay. So like a little cobblestone step kind of thing, which is nice, but we'd probably want to go up one more, so we're going to need another one. We'll make more, because I'm likely to make mistakes here now in the next couple of seconds. Okay. Right. Damn. I can fix it. Oh, well, it'll still work. Huh. Ha. Get in there, you buyer. Good sus. Hey. Oh. Boom. Okay, so we can get these back. I can get you back, please. Yes, and this one too, please. Nice. I like it when they go where they're supposed to. Boom. 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 Excellent. Okay. This doesn't look fucking terrible. Yet. But it does. I'm not... We're just getting a framework. For anyone that's wondering, we're getting a framework that we're going to work off. Yeah. Okay. Just looking at it here. Have a sup of soup. Yeah, this looks fucking horrendous. Already, I'm not happy with it, but we will figure stuff out. Now, why did I choose wood? Because I can do this. Oh yeah, there we go. Look, we've automatically doubled the span in which we can now do things, which is fucking tasty. Alright, now we are going to... Now, do we leave it like this, so that way it's on an even thing? I believe we will. So we have a kind of like our stone kind of like thing that leads on to it. This is good. Okay, so what we're doing here, guys, for those of you that may be wondering, is we are building our way over to the temple. So, some of you may turn around and say this is a fucking waste of time. And I would probably agree with you most days. But I have done this like this previously, and it works. Is it gives you a nice, safe, secure way to run back and forth between the temple that doesn't involve me using a boat. And thus getting shot by the fucking Guardian boys, who are a pain in the arse. And that's all well and good on a normal server, but the fact of the matter is that if I get killed by one of them Guardians, it's the end of the series. So, I need to create a complete and utter safe passage for me to get back and forth between that thing and this bunch of things. And we will need to pop down torches soon, or we are going to get fucked, as this is probably one of the only viable spots. Oh, you dickhead. Every time this happens, this is going to break my heart. Oh, we're good. Oh, yeah, it doesn't do that anymore. That's neat. I'm down with that. But, didn't know what the fuck that was there for a second. This is going to be a permanently safe solution for us to gain access to that temple. That's the only reason I'm doing it this way. It gives me a project to work on as well. You also notice we've left a bit of height, so that way the boat should be able to actually proceed underneath us. And we'll actually probably have like arches or something like that. I don't really know just yet. We'll probably want to look into like a respiration thing at some point here in the near future too. Give me that. No. You fucking scumbag. That sucks. Oh, what can you do? Alright. We are a ways off yet. I'm hoping for some of that spruce to pop up. Yeah, it has. Fantastic. We'll just have to keep powering on here. I should throw down torches. Let's just err on the side of caution. Why the fuck not? Actually come a fair distance already. We've traveled the span of the island. We don't actually have that far to go, so this may seem like a massive unnecessary undertaking, but it isn't really. I don't know. This is a good plan in my mind. We're going to build walkways to everything. It's going to be cool. We're going to have like a floating city of sorts. No, we're not. It's never going to be that elaborate. Okay, but what my plan also is, off of this, probably in this area, or more likely laterally here from us, is we're actually going to build wee little steps down. Is that? No, it's a squid. We're going to build wee little kind of like side sections off from it here. And my intention... It's went very quiet all of a sudden. My intention would be to have like kind of our farming all located out here at sea, so it's not actually on the island and it's not going to be in the way and occupying space, but it's going to be contained into wee little subplots that are going to come off the likes of these walkways. That would be the plan. So we'll see. We shall see. Okay. Make our way back. I've been playing a lot of this War of Mine for the past couple of days. I've actually got quite a good run going on it. I managed to stab several survivors, or scavengers rather, in the supermarket at the start of the game. I decided to go hyper aggressive for a change, as opposed to trying to play the good guy in it, and that usually gets me killed. And as a result, I managed to get my hand on an assault rifle within like the first raid night, which was awesome. And a shotgun and a pistol. And like 20 rounds of ammunition, which was a fucking fantastic start. I've never had a better start than that. We need to make an axe. Most rickety tick. I can just make a wee stone one. That's what we'll do in the interest of saving me a bit of hassle, since we only need it for the next couple of seconds. Go over to here. Yep. Okay, that'll do us by. Put that there, and whatever, that's fine. But, yeah, no, it's the first time I've kind of gone, like, really aggressive in my opening with it. And, it's worked. Shit, I've got everything, like, nearly top-teched out. We're just about to start putting the most advanced door that you can on, and we've got multiple assault rifles. I invested several rounds in a attack and a scavenger kind of mission. And I ended up getting fucking all sorts of guns off of them and more ammunition as well. Now, I basically got the same amount of ammo returned from what I invested in doing the mission, but I got guns out of it, which I can then barter, and I also totally freed up one of the map locations, so that way I could harvest absolutely every single bit of resource out of it, which we then put into our construction. And what I've found is, the trick with it is to not try and bring back components and stuff like that, but, well, you have to do that to a certain point, and usually that's kind of filler. If I couldn't get anything good, I'd grab wood and components, but what I find is that finding medical supplies and not doing stupid stuff, and then trading those very medical supplies for the rudimentary shit that you need, but in abundance, is like the most efficient way of kind of teching yourself up, because you don't have to really the inventory space, like the room to transport the building materials, so to speak, to and fro. Now again, we are going to pretty this up. The design of it has yet to be fully formulated in my mind, but it looked good. That's all we need concern ourselves with here in Gibboeire town. We are going to need all of this. There's no messing here, like that's a given. We're probably gonna need to do 3 times what we've done so far in order to get this finished. Okay, so I'm gonna fast forward this bit, and I'll come back once shit starts kicking off. So back in a minute.
Shot now, a fucking second. Oh no! Shit! Think I don't have the speedies. Is that okay? No snap. If we're quick, they'll be distracted by the squids. We'll have a bit of a chance to get some shit on. Okay. Play nice. I've actually got a lot closer than I thought I was gonna get without getting zapped. Not making noise anymore, that's concerning. Got health back up to full. Okay. Oh, we come a fair early. Falling in there would be desperate. Don't fancy that. Think that's more than 1 minute. Hopefully not. Squee! They attack them, so. Getting there. Fuck! Concentrate. It's actually a hard shot. There's not really any fast way of doing this, like. Oh, okay, just do this. Oh, Jesus. It's very narrow. Oh, damn. This is nice. There's one there. That's pretty. I think we're okay. Very quickly. Oh, they're doing their thing. Okay. We're just going out in the moment we get a shot, we're just gonna bail. We're just gonna Christian bail the fuck out of here. Oh dear. Oh, I feel like we've come very far. I don't really want to look. Oh my. I don't have potions or anything. This is fucking horrendous. No. Oh dear. Yeah, we've done a fair bit of work here.
Chill there, Winston. We're actually near. Oh, you fucking dickhead! Ha. Okay, so that was me having a fucking heart attack. Christ. Gets me every time. I always forget about that. So we're after getting the debuff, the mining fatigue. It slows down your ability to break blocks dramatically. So even if you have a super badass pick and stuff like that, it takes forever to do anything. It's just simple as, like, you see the way we even have a hatchet. It's hardly making a difference to the block, like, so. That's what we're dealing with. Now, that is a periodic debuff that happens every now and again. And can be removed with a bucket of milk. So, it isn't the end of the world when you get that debuff. It's not panic stations. Very fixable. Bueno, don't be worrying. We can sort it out, Jobby. Now, I'm wondering what I'm going to do in terms of siding for this now. Because what we need is something on the left and right on the perimeter of it that breaks line of sight with these fuckers. Because that's what we don't want. We don't want them to be able to actually spot us. So if they spot us and they get direct line of sight on us, they're going to zap us. And we don't want them to zap us. Oh, no! This could... No, 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 no. We just gotta go. We just gotta go. We're gonna haul ass out of here. What's the F4 to look behind? No, we're just not even looking. We're not even looking. Oh, no. Oh, no, please. Not like this. It's backwards. Okay. That was what I was terrified of. Eat a potato. That'll make me feel better. Always eat the potato. Let's get the fuck out of here. See how risky this fucking actually is? If there was like multiple of them there all drawing a bead, I mean, you just get melted. It doesn't matter what armor and shit like that you have on you. Like, if you haven't got a way of breaking line of sight with them, you're pretty fucked. Yeah, and we can get a boat under here. It might be an idea to drop a boat somewhere out there so that we have a kind of rapid extrication kind of method. And I guess we need to work on our siding here too. And I need to look at this to see how fucking terrible this looks to decide whether or not I'm going to allow it to continue. What may end up happening then in the future is that we may chop a lot of this down. I don't know. Let me have a look. I need to see how I feel about this. It will look nicer when there's actually stuff on it. And when there's like little side sections that come off it too. My only fear is if the side sections get too close to that, they may be affected by the mining fatigue. Concerning. Had not thought of that. Right. Okay, so I don't know. What are we thinking about for the sides? Well, Gibbo, I'm thinking stone blocks or bricks or whatever you call them these days. Stone bricks. I'm feeling that. I am feeling that. Let's pop this into cook now as well. We'll try and use up all of this cobblestone and not use the rest of it. Also, what we're going to want to do is grab all of them there buckets. Hey, we will make our way out here to the cows, which are very, very slowly repopulating. And we are going to milk the cows. So, rapidly. Give me your milk. Chug this. Status effect is gone. More milk. Unlimited supply. Fantastic. We'll have a couple of buckets with us just on the off chance that we need to, for whatever reason, get rid of the badness. Okay. And we come back over here. Itchy nose. I didn't collect all the saplings. That is something I have neglected to do. Let's quickly check to see if any are left here. Although I think the spawn time has come and gone. Despawn time. Apologies. No, it does not appear that there are any here. Right. Okay. So now what we need to do is we need to create some kind of casing that we're going to place this in. Or at least a rough kind of thing that we're going to put this bad boy in. If you catch my drift. My drift. Now what we can do is boom. Boom. And then boom. Which is all fine and boomy. We'll make this look neater later on, but that'll do for now. We can go boom. Boom. Bibbity. Bobbity. Boo. What's that from? Alakazoo, do 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 do, bippity boppity boo. Cinderella? Bippity boppity boo. Cinderella, right? I feel like this needs to be here. At least to keep with what I've done. Like, so far on the sides. Yeah, this is acceptable. Acceptable. It is. Now, I feel like I'm just going to do this bit for the time being. One, due to a lack of resources. And two, that this is the important thing. Because when this is actually done, we have a way of breaking line of sight with the fuckers. We're going to have to do it on both sides as well. Also, I want to come up with something that I'm going to do for the bottom layer. So I want to come up with something that's actually going to be kind of like below these bricks. That's actually going to be neat and look kind of cool. And semi-realistic. We will actually knock holes in this later, as we need to add on sections. Which will probably only come out to... Yeah, I don't know how far, to be honest with you. But they'll come out a fair bit. Okay, we're actually going to have to start lighting this biatch up as well. And again, we'll be very liberal in our torch application here. And that seems to be the extent of what we're going to get out of that value. We'll make our way back so we can get more stone bricks. And we can get more torches. I'm going to fast forward this next bit so you guys don't have to deal with it.
Oh, you bitch. No! 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 Ah! It's not so bad. Can I just, like, back up like this? Can I just, like, quick? No, that's a whole lot of stress. We're not doing that. Let's just go below we know. Hold shift and pray. Okay. Might even come up one higher, to be honest with you, but it's not so bad. We can worry about that later. Okay, let's go back and get more blocks. Fuck. This feels quicker. Fuck. I don't want to do it too quick. You just gotta get it in the sweep. We need to get a better angle. Hey, we got a flow. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. There we go again. Yeah. Got my flow. Got my rhythm. Motherfucker. Yeah, how much further to go, so let's just light this current up very fast. Very fast. Very fast. Very fast. Very fast. Very quick. Very quick. Oh, wait, now. Not too sure if that was a me. I don't really intend on finding out, to be perfectly honest with you. Okay. Actually not very close here. Jesus, come on, buddies. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. That's doing right. We go back up, we get the rest of it. Or is it that torch? I saw it go up there and I chose to ignore it, but I don't think you guys realize how painful it actually was for me to ignore. Okay, and that looks like it could be better. Very rapidly. Ah.
Okay, here we are. We are most of the way done in regards to this. You saw a lot of that in Fast Forward with super squeaky voice. Agitates me quite a lot, so that's definitely going to be sticking around. For any of you that don't enjoy that in this series, feels bad, man. Feels bad. Not really, though. Okay, quickly light this up. Right, we are the guts of the way there, and we now have... Oh! Ho ho! Let's just quickly heal up. It's kind of like, you know in the movies when, like, the bad guy looks down and sees, like, a laser on him? He's about to get shot. That's what happened right there. That was the whole kind of, what the fuck is that? And then I look up and it kind of registers in my brain that I'm about to get milled. Oh, you son of a bitch. Every fucking time. Here we are. Now, great. So now, it is extremely difficult for anything to gain line of sight of us on either side. And that's the point. We're just what? The angle. The angle he was getting us from there. That's a fucking sniper high. So let's also bear in mind that from here on it gets extremely difficult. So those of you who thought this was a really slow-paced episode, this is where it's starting to get into the good bit. And by good bit, I mean bit that's likely to put me in an early grave. And we're just gonna do them like one at a time. Like this. You see that fucker coming out to get us there? We're not really gonna get an opportunity to do more than one. Ever. Alright, we're gonna go. See? Like, almost immediately. And that's the thing, if we get knocked off here, we're fucking dead. Like, it's GG. Like, there ain't no coming back from that. Because there's so many of them around this, like. And they are a hell of a lot quicker than me. They could get the angle from there. Thought there was a creeper there for a second. I was like, what? We nearly had it centered there, damn. Alright, make it back here. And we're just gonna keep dancing with him here. Just keep inching our way to the goal. Fuck. And like they hit hard too. Like it's not even like it's a little slap and like oh no, I've been slapped. Like it actually like they do damage. Like mucho damisto. Whoa. Orillo. We have like we're fucking making like next to no progress here. Go for a second one. Come on, we be fucking cool here. Come on, we fucking go for it. They don't seem to be attacking. I'm down with that. I'm not as brave. Run away. They're not making any noise. I don't understand. There must be, like, squeedies down below. They despawned, maybe, because no activity. I don't understand. Things have happened, or aren't happening, and they should be, but I gotta take advantage of it while it's not happening. Okay. I see them coming up there in the distance. They seem to have fucked off for some reason. Oh yeah, they're attacking something down there. You can see the bubbles from the bodies. There must be squids down there. Loads of them that must have spawned, and they just aggroed on them. We are nearly at the goal. Very close to it. Oh no! Go, 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 go. Ho, ho, ho. We did it. We were okay. We're okay. We got a lot of it done there, to be fair. We can't really whine. Oh, fuck it. Let's be quick here now. Come on. We're making such good time on it now all of a sudden. Oof. Da. Quickly. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, ho. Let's back off. You know they've got me lined up in their sights. We need to go how many more blocks? Like maybe 6 to fully encompass it. 2. Okay, so this now needs to be our bit that actually goes down. Now we can make this look nice, neat, and pretty at a later stage. But for the... Oh yeah, bitch. Oh, you fucking dickhead. See what I mean about the fact that it's periodic? But we can literally cap this off here. Nope. I want to get this block in, so suck a dick. There we go. We're fucking golden. Light it up. Make it bright and pretty. So these blocks here. Let me have a stretch and have a think. The blocks upon which I am now standing are the blocks which need to be knocked out, but the water underneath needs to be displaced. We're going to do that with sand, or leaves, or netherrack, or a combination thereof. But first, we need to cap this section down below us. That is going to prove to be a tough cookie. So what we are going to do is we are going to drink the milk. We're going to type 4, and we're going to knock 1, 2 of these bad boys out. Okay. And then I got to have a think. Figure out what my game plan is about how I'm going to get down there. Not good so far would be the strat that comes to mind. Right, so we're going to go back. We're going to get a bunch of sand. Or gravel. That's how we're going to do it. We're going to get away from these fuckers because they're terrifying. Boom, 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 boom. Jesus, that's a long old bridge, isn't it? Yeah. We're committed to it now. There's not really much of another way of doing it. Like, you can't really do it the way you would in a normal map because of the fact we're playing hardcore survival. So, we'll make it look pretty, but I understand that it looks fucking abysmal at the moment. I do apologize. Yeah, we will create some kind of thing that will utilize it so that way it doesn't feel like it's entirely gone to waste. Okay, what do we got in terms of gravel and things of that nature? We should have a bit of sand here. We do. Hi. Can I break that down into just normal sand? I don't think so. I am yod. Okay, lovely. We can lash this into very quickly. We won't need all of these, but I will need more sand. Why did I close that in my face? We definitely will need more sand. That is an absolute given. could probably use another 3 or 4 buckets to expedite this a lot quicker too. To be totally honest. Right, and this thing is an abysmal failure, so let's quickly gather this sand from it. Okay. What is likely to happen in the very near future is that a lot of this is probably going to become dirt. If you catch my drift. Yeah, a lot of this is likely to be dirt. And we'll make like some kind of garden thing that comes down into the walkway, and this will be kind of like a jungly kind of thing, maybe? I'm not really certain. Actually, yeah, the savanna trees, which are actually kind of really optimally placed for that, create this kind of passageway right through here. So we may even take that big lump of thing out there. Oh, I must ponder this development of mine in my mind. I don't want to fuck with the ground too much, mind you. I do want to keep as much of the kind of natural, kind of what was, like, I say natural on a video game, but the kind of, like, generated textures. I want to keep as much of that as I can. Where possible. Now, I'm just trying to think. So we're going to have to fill the first one to a point where we can jump out. If you catch my drift. You'll see what I mean now in a sec. Hopefully we have enough. We should do. It's probably going to take about 10 to actually do this. So why am I using sand? Because I can do this. And you'll notice she's stacking up. Ah, we've lashings. We've loads. We have fucking... Hoi, you bastard. Okay, so we can make that jump. What? How long does that take to... You see, that's it. You can't even make a mistake, because if you make a mistake, it's rip. Like, it's... Okay, that's all I needed. I needed to test that I could jump off of that. We also need to be quick, because the next time I need to break a block... Fantastic. Now, here's where it gets sciencey. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Lovely! We have already done one section. I won't be able to get that one just yet. But we can now get this one. Fuck. Excellent. Oh, we're making such good time here. That is going to bother me. We will have to fix that. Can those of you see what's annoying me? The the flooring is going to conflict with what's happening underneath. Now we can hide that with blocks later, but that is irking me. We might have to fix that immediately, to be honest with you. Here we go. This is our way back out. Shit. Fuck. Cocksucker. Okay, let's deal with that now. And we have very, very nearly, see this little thing that's going on there? Okay. Right, boom. Neat. Okay. Right. So we've secured the entire way to here. Which is, you know, that's great and all that crack. And what we're actually going to do now is most promptly drink our last bit of milk, so that way I can chop these 2 blocks. Okay, and then before we commit to jumping on there, let's just get rid of all the water. Why am I using sand? Because I can't displace it with... I can't displace any of it with, Oh yeah, that has to happen. Very... Oh no! We were so close. I can't displace... I'm getting away from these so I can talk. I can't displace any of it with buckets or anything like that because there's 4 blocks together in cohesion. It's an infinite water source. So every time I take a bucket out or anything like that, it's just going to replace it. So we would have to break that up before you can use the bucket option. And even with the bucket option, you're still going to have to destroy those source blocks of water. I suppose you could dump them into the water, but like, it's just quicker to do it this way. It may not seem that way, but it is. It's a lot easier, less stressful. It's fairly straightforward. There's no fuckery and messing, like. So we're going to get more buckets of water. We're also going to... no, we're not. Oh, he's down here. Huh. There you go. Bat trap. Don't ask me how the bat got in there, but bat trap nonetheless. We will get the kernel out. I have to ponder how we're going to do that. I'm actually thinking we may have to kill each chicken individually in order to save him. So, we'll see. That's going to be a bit of a battle. I suppose the cheap and easy way to get out would be just to fucking kill them all and then make a new kernel. Just not tell you guys, but I will figure it out. I'm not gonna do that. We will come up with a solution to save our bud. Gonna hang on to this sand because we are likely to need it now in a couple of seconds. And actually that'll do nicely. Let's grab this very quickly now. Boom, boom. That will give us how many? 3. Do you know what? In the interest of just making sure we don't fucking make a bollocks of this here now, we'll make sure we have loads. I thought that was enough for another. Apparently not. We go for... That's overkill. But it got rid of the last stick, so I'm down with it. There we are. Class. Okay. Now, we'll go refresh the old milk. Lovely. We'll actually probably want to have about, like, 9 or 10 buckets with us, to be honest. To make this, like, not fucking heartbreaking. You probably want about 10 buckets of milk, so that way you don't have to keep making the journey. The hard bit is over, kind of, to a point. There's no point in getting rid of that till we get over here, because it's just gonna pop on us now in 2 seconds again. Watch, wait for it, wait for it, and now, and now. Oh, that was a bit overly. Oof. Okay. We are going to fix this. It's gone quickly. Oh, yeah. Very quickly. Oh, yeah. Now, we can close this off because it will piss me off. We're probably going to get rid of that cobble, to be honest. Also, you may be wondering why I'm just getting rid of the sand now, because we filled it in, yo. Except for that bit, which now gotta fill in, which fucking sucks. And we just want to make sure we don't go down too far. Look at the color of those blocks, man. It's so good. So good. Okay. So what we need to do now is we need to fill in the area surrounding the area we filled in. And the way we do that is by doing this. Hey, buddy. Oh, that sucks. We'll do one more just to get rid of that little water block there, too. Okay, how long will that take me to do? Oh. Anyway, let's get our egress sorted before we proceed. Nice. So we have a nice, easy, up and down, no messing, sorted access. Lovely. Okay. And again, we're very, very quickly going to get rid of all of these blocks. Hopefully we don't get attacked. That's nice. Lovely. We can just start doing a job on this bit. Did I do that bit last time? I did. Where is that flowing from? Oh no, we don't want to die. It's flowing from here. How is this generating flow? Oh, because I need to get rid of all of these. But oh, fucking come on, dude. Rip. Wait, what? Where is this being replaced from? It's just there. Okay, right. Look, it's gone now. Okay, problem solved. Right, and now we just need to figure out what bit I've skipped, and it's this bit, which is fine. So rather than letting all of this fill in, we're again just going to use this. What? How? Oh, because this is in the way. Oh, damn. That's a problem. How are you getting... Whoa, you're a fucking sniper, bro. You should play Arma with us. Fucking hell. Quickly, using what little time we have remaining, and we just go down as fucking far as we can. Always staying one block higher than what it... Oh, that's the bad guy. The big bad guy. I hope he can't hit me through that. That'd fucking suck. Yeah, whatever, dude. I already got the guts of it done. Okay. So now we've hit the bottom. Everything from this point on is now temple. Yeah? So, we've done the lame kind of monotonous part of building the bridge to access it. This is the kind of the bit that is soul destroying. From here on is the room clearance, which is ugh. And I've yet to actually complete this because I've again only kind of done this once on another server. So it works, but it's gonna take a while, but it's safe. I've still got the thing. So the next bit, what we're gonna have to do is get a whole lot more buggins for a start. And I died a lot when I was doing this on the other server, so bear that in mind. The next part, which we're gonna leave for the next episode, because, you know, I gotta leave you guys waiting. I can't believe I lined it up perfectly for a start. I'm fucking delighted with that. But what we're gonna do in the next episode now is break through the top. We're gonna bring more sand as well. We're going to break through the top, and we're going to fill the entire room with sand. That's our mission. So we're going to hope there's no mobs in the room, and if there is, we're going to do it by sections, and gradually push the water out of the room, remove all the bullshit kind of support poles that are in the room as well, and then use that room as our base of operations, so we can move resources and food and shit over there that we need to survive, and then we can work out of that while we make safe the rest of the temple and take out the big boss guardians, which are the ones that are fucking terrifying. We may even want to look into creating a potion stand in the meantime, because we may actually want to be able to heal ourselves fairly rapidly and create a couple of those various different water breathing potions. We have a load of the different types of fish that we probably need to make those potions, so we're going to look at a couple of different things going forward. But anyway, I reckon this episode has dragged on a bit. So this has been Gibboeire, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, please leave a like down below and possibly consider subscribing to the channel. If you have any other comments, questions, concerns about anything that happened in this video, leave it down below in the comment section. We'll get back to you as soon as I can. Take your handy. Oh, mate!